Hello everyone, it is Hunter and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, it is so nice to meet you. In today's video, I am giving you guys a list of what to watch on Netflix for Christmas. So it's a watch list, if you will. It is a list of movies and TV shows that are holiday themed, Christmas themed mostly, but there's one New Year's thing I think on here. But anyway, they're holiday themed movies and TV shows. Everybody knows that Christmas movies are like the best, like most feel-good, wrapped in a hug shows ever, movies ever. So I'm super excited to be sharing with you guys the shows that I have put together for you. I basically got on Netflix and I took into account the ones that I have seen, ones that I haven't seen, ones that also are not the same ones I've put in every other year's video like this. So like Christmas, I mean the Princess Switch, the Christmas Inheritance, things like that that have been super popular on Netflix in years past. I didn't include those just because you probably already know about them, you've probably already seen them. So with that being said, if you guys have not already, I would love it if you guys would subscribe to my channel down below and also give this video a thumbs up. Also, I am posting every weekday in December instead of doing regular Vlogmas, so I hope you guys will stick around to watch all those videos that I'm putting out because I'm working so hard to create good content for you guys this month. So now that I have got all my intro stuff out of the way, let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing on this list is Dash and Lily, and it is a TV show and it's rated TV 14. So the synopsis of the first episode is this: Dash hates Christmas, but his Yuletide spirits brighten when he finds a mysterious red notebook filled with clues hidden in his favorite bookstore. It basically follows the story of Dash and Lily trading this book back and forth. I think it's based on a book, but I'm not 100%, but it's super cute. Next is A Holiday, and this is a movie. This one is not just Christmas related, it is the whole year, and it is rated MA, so it is not for younger audiences, but the description says, fed up with being single on holidays, two strangers agree to be each other's platonic plus ones all year long, only to catch real feelings along the way. Everybody knows the fake dating thing never works as fake dating. It always ends up in real dating, but it's still really cute. It has Emma Roberts and some other guy that's super cute. So I think it's a cute movie, but like I said, it's not family friendly. Next is one I have never seen before. It's called Christmas in the Heartland, and I've actually not seen this one on Netflix before this year, although I'm sure it probably was. But it is rated PG, and it is two girls who realize they are both visiting their grandparents that they've never met and decide to switch lives to see how the other half lives. So basically, one of them is really rich, one of them is just like average. So they switch places to get a feel for the other person's life, and it's at Christmas time. So of course, I think that's gonna be really cute, and it's probably gonna show them that, like, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna give like Christmas Carol vibes where he's like, oh, these people are poor. This is what poor people live like. So next is called Let It Snow, and this one came out last year, and it is, maybe it was the year before last, I can't remember, but it is PG-13, and the description says a snowstorm hits a small town on a cold Christmas Eve, affecting the friendships, love lives, and futures of several high school seniors. I think this is based on the book by John Green and Maureen Johnson, and there's one other person I think, but I have not read the book. I have seen this, but I don't remember much of what it was like, but I think it's kind of like Love Actually vibes, where it's a bunch of different stories put into one movie, if that makes sense. So I am really looking forward to re-watching that. Next is Holiday Rush, which is rated PG. It is a widowed radio DJ and his four spoiled kids need to tighten their belts and pull together when their life of luxury turns lean just before Christmas. Again, I think this is going to be very much teaching you a lesson about how the other half lives, and also about just being grateful for things at the holidays, and that it's not just about the money that you can spend and the gifts that you can buy people. So I think it's going to be a really cute movie. Next is Snowbound for Christmas, and this one is also rated PG. It says a bright marketing executive and her charming boss spark unexpected holiday magic while snowed in during a business trip at an empty luxury resort. So forced proximity, I think it sounds cute. It's rated PG, so it's not like whatever, but Christmas love stories just really get me. Next is Santa Girl, and this one is PG. It is fleeing the family business and an arranged marriage. Santa's daughter chooses a magical adventure of her own college. And I think this sounds really interesting because, of course, the family business is being Santa. Santa's daughter, Mrs. Claus, whatever, if you will. But I think it looks really interesting because I feel like we see a lot of stuff about Santa and Mrs. Claus, but we don't see a ton of stuff about, like, if he has kids or family or things like that. So I think it's really interesting perspective to see Santa's child. Next is A California Christmas, and I started to watch this, but I got bored because I was, like, hanging out with a friend, so we weren't really paying attention. But I'm looking forward to starting starting this over so I can actually watch it like properly. It is rated PG-13 and it says, with his carefree lifestyle on the line, a wealthy charmer poses as a ranch hand to get a hardworking farmer. It says hang, but I think it's supposed to say hand. As a ranch hand to get a hardworking farmer to sell her family's land before Christmas. I think it sounds cute. Obviously they're gonna fall in love. That's what happens in these movies. And he learns that they should keep it and that the money's not important. Probably sounds really cheesy, but I think it looks good. Next is Hometown Holiday, and I have watched this one. It is rated PG. It is so cheesy, like literally so cheesy, and you can tell that like the production quality is not the highest, but I still think the story is cute. It basically makes me think of like a book that was turned into a movie very cheaply, but I still think it's cute. It says, an ambitious entertainment lawyer tries to sign a singing sensation in his sister's small town, but a local soon captures his attention and his heart. It's very cute. Next is one that I have never seen before, but I'm actually really excited to watch. It is A New York Christmas Wedding. This one is rated MA, so it is not family friendly. So as her wedding nears, a bride-to-be is visited by an angel who reveals what could have been if she followed feelings for her childhood best friend. And I think that's so cute. Childhood best friend to lovers is always like one of the best tropes to me, so I think that one's gonna be really fun to watch. Next is A Christmas Wedding Planner, and this one is PG. Another Christmas wedding. A wedding planner's world is turned upside down when a private investigator is hired to disrupt one of her biggest jobs. Obviously they're gonna fall in love. The person's probably investigating the bride or the groom, and it's gonna ruin the whole wedding, but they're gonna end up together probably. That's my guess, but I think it looks cute. The next one is one that I think is literally so cute, also probably poorly made, probably also based off of a book. Best friends to lovers trope here. It says it's Midnight at Magnolia. It's rated G, and it is longtime friends and local radio hosts Maggie and Jack fake it as a couple for their families and listeners on New Year's Eve in hopes of getting their show syndicated. Basically, they're trying to go national and they were going to introduce their families to their significant others, and then they got broken up with, so they pretend to date. It's gonna be a fun time. It's a really cute book. I mean, movie. I feel like it was a book. I'm not sure though. Next is A Castle for Christmas. This one has Brooke Shields in it, and it's also rated G. It is a Netflix original, and it says, to escape a scandal, a best-selling author journeys to Scotland where she falls in love with a castle and faces off with a grumpy duke who owns it. And I feel like you don't hear about like modern day dukes, so I think this sounds really interesting. I started to watch it again, but I wasn't really paying attention, so I'm gonna have to rewatch it to really fully appreciate it. But I also appreciate it because like Brooke Shields is not like 25 anymore, so it is for like I'm not saying this show is for older, but I feel like most of the couples in movies like this are people who are getting married for the first time, people who are or who have never been married, who are younger, that kind of thing. And this is one where she's got like an adult daughter, so I think I like this one because it has that different element of them being just a little bit older. Next is one that I know for sure was based off of a book because it says it's a Harlequin movie or based on like the Harlequin novels, which is Harlequin is a publishing company, I think. So this one is A Very Country Christmas, also rated G. So cute. An unfulfilled country music star hides out in his hometown and he meets a budding interior designer who finds her way into his heart. Literally, it's so cute. I know that it's probably the cheesiest movie you've ever seen. I'm not saying it's a cinematic masterpiece. None of these movies are really cinematic masterpieces. Of course, there are those movies that you could watch over and over again that you would consider a cinematic masterpiece. The Santa Claus. It's not a Christmas classic, okay? It's not one of those movies that you think of Christmas automatically. It's not the first Christmas movie that pops in your head, but still cute nonetheless. It makes you feel good when you watch it. And lastly is Merry Happy Whatever, which is a TV show, and it actually has Bridget Mendler in it, and I think Ashley Tisdale, maybe? Hold on, let me look. I wrote down the description of all the shows except for Merry Happy Whatever, so let me pull it up really quickly. The first episode, on the first day of his visit, Matt gets a crash course in Quinn family dynamics when Dawn brushes him off and Kayla has a relationship crisis. It has Dennis Quaid, Bridget Mendler, yes, Ashley Tisdale. Those are like the three main characters, but I watched it last year and I thought it was really funny, really witty, and it's nice because it's a TV show, but it's based on the holidays, or like themed around the holidays. So it's kind of like Dash and Lily where it's a TV show, so it's a little bit obviously longer than a movie because you can like watch it all day long, but very cute and Christmas themed. So that is the last one on my list. I know there are probably tons more out there on Netflix, but those are the ones that caught my eye that I thought I'd share with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. If you guys have a movie that you really love that's on Netflix that you want me to watch for the holidays, leave it down below so that I can check it out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.